So today we're going to do some number talk, and let's go over some of the signals and signs that we use so that we all are on the same page here. Okay. So can we see the fist on your chest? Okay. And can I see what it is when you have one strategy in your mind? Because this is all mental. Okay, one strategy. Okay. And if we have more than one, what are you going to do? Lila, what are you going to do if you have more than one? Okay. So let's see also with your hand signs if you agree with something going on. Yes, you like that. And if you're unsure, what does that one look like? Okay, but what if you might agree with somebody? Might do a little ditto. Okay. All right, so you ready to get started? Do you have any questions? Everybody knows what this is?
Basically, yes. I know what everything is but the numbers.
But the numbers, thank you.
I know.
So really it's like, everybody ready? You know what we're going to do now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. So the first one that I want to put up is
Got it. Oh, sorry.
so let's put our hands up so we can start thinking about that. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, I see several different strategies being shown here. So let's go ahead and let me ask Jace, would you like to have an answer?
Yes.
What do you have?
57.
57. Okay. Does anybody have anything different than 57? So everybody agrees with it? Thank you for using your signs. Ditto, you have the same thing? Okay. Let's see who would like to defend this answer first. Lizzie, you're sitting right here in front of me. Can we go ahead and start with you?
Sure.
Sure. So what were you thinking when you saw this problem?
Well, when I saw this problem, I couldn't solve it right away because it was kind of confusing me. So I just took the tens place, the 40, and I split it in half and put in 40 divided by 2 equals 20, and I put 120 on the 8 and the other 20 on the 9.
Okay, hold on. So you took the tens, and the tens place, which was equivalent to 40. Okay, and you said that equals how much?
20.
Okay, and then you put the 20 on what?
I put one of the 20s, because there are two 20s, on the 8, and the other one onto the 9.
So now we have two 20s, and you put one
One on the 8.
on the, one what?
120 on the 8.
So is it okay if I just say you put 20 on the 8?
And 20 on the 9.
So what would that look like as an equation? How
So
many?
basically 29 plus 28.
But on this one right here, what would this one look like? And what were you thinking when you put these two together?
28.
Okay, and how did you get that 28?
I got the 28 from adding 20 plus 8.
Okay. And then what did you do?
And then I put the 9 on the 20, so then I got 20 plus 9 equals 29.
Okay, now what did you do?
And then I took those two numbers and added them together.
What were those numbers again?
28 and 29. So first I did the 9 plus 8, and I knew that it had to be 17.
How did
when
you know
you
that?
add a 9, it's 1, however much, it's a 1 in the tens place value, and the number below that number in the ones. So basically, oh wait, that.
So okay, so let me back up just a minute. You said that you just knew that 7, 8, 9, and 8 were 17.
Mm-hmm.
And so my question to you is, how did you just know that? How did you just know that?
Reflex.
Okay. Can you talk out your strategy that you used right here?
Well, I used the strategy 8 plus 8 equals 16, plus 1 equals 17.
So, good deal. So you got that. Okay, now what else did you do?
So, I got the 8 and the 9 out of the way. Now I have to do the 2's. So 20 plus 20 easily equals 40.
Okay.
Because 2 plus 2 is 4.
Okay, we got that.
And then once I add those two together, it equals 57.
What 2 did you add together?
I added 17 plus 40.
And you got?
57.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Lizzie as to what she was thinking?
I have a different way of doing it.
Okay, so you know what? I didn't even think of this way. Not even come close. Anybody else think of this way? Can anybody explain what Lizzie just said? Who wants to try? Dylan, can you explain what she said?
She basically divided the 40 into 2, which equals 20, and then she put the 8 and the 9 on 120, and then the other, and then she added the 8 and the 9, and equals 17, and then she put the 20s together, equals 40, and then she added 17 plus 40 equals 50.
Is that what you did? Did he explain that right? Okay. Would you like to add something else to this thinking?
Yes.
Okay.
She broke the number apart because she said
What number did she break apart?
she broke up 49
And how
at
did
the
she
beginning.
break that up?
She divided 40 into 2.
So what would that look like if we added that, if we were really breaking it up?
20 of 2 times 10. 10 times 4 if you're breaking up 40.
Okay, so I understand what you're going to say. You're going to say it's 4 times 10. Yeah. To get the 40, that's how she got the 20 right there. She
Right.
divided that. Okay, so she divided, you said 40 divided by 2, you said. Okay. And then she still had to do what to that 9?
And she did some mental things in her brain when she broke up the number. She just used what she knew to help her come up with the answer, because she knew that down there that 9 plus 8 equals 17, and she knew that 8 plus 8 equals 16, so if she added 1, she'd get 17.
Okay. So is it okay to, when you're adding, to break these numbers apart and move them around?
Yeah, if you get confused, if it's a really big number, breaking it up is a really good way, so I support Lizzie's answer because she quickly just broke it up in her head.
Nice way to defend, Lizzie. You did a great job there, girl. Okay, so somebody else wanted to defend that number? Thank you, dear, for doing that. Okay, let's see. Ava, would you like to defend this number? What would you tell us? How would you tell us?
Well, I immediately looked at the 9 and the 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I stole 1 from the 8, making the 8 7, and gave it to the 9, which made the 49 50.
Okay, so you said that you used the 8 and you subtracted 1, and you had 7. And what did you do with this 1?
I gave it to the 9, making the 49 50.
So you gave this one over here, right? I don't
So
know so much that we
basically
don't
plus
see.
10.
Okay, and you gave it,
Um,
and you said it was,
50.
okay, and then what did you do?
And then I added the 50 to the 8. And I got 58.
You got 58. Is this different than this?
Sorry, I added the 7 to the 50.
Okay, right here. So you added what you had left over after you borrowed that 1 from it. And you got
And
57.
I got 57.
Is there anything else that you would like to add to that? Just a second. Thank you.
I had another strategy too.
Okay, so hold on just a second. Is there any questions that anybody has for Ava about this? No, you're giving me your sign, no? Okay. Can I have your sign? Okay. So let me ask if there is anybody else that would like to add to this. You want to give a strategy? Okay.
Do you want me to help defend Ava's, or do you want me to?
What would you like to do? Do you want to defend it, or would you like to defend the answer?
I'll defend the answer.
Okay, give me the answer. Give me your defending. Defend it.
I thought about that. It's kind of similar to Ava's, and I'm really good with my 9, so I knew that 9 plus 8 would equal 17, because if you're ever adding a 9, because it's 9 plus 8, you always add a 10, and the number you're adding to 9, make it smaller. Make it 1 smaller, so that's how I knew it was 17. Then I added 40 to 17, and then I got my answer 57.
So you basically did some of the same steps that these two did.
Right.
Okay. Dylan, you have a way? You want to defend it?
Yeah, I kind of just forgot what I was thinking.
Maybe we'll have time to come back to you, okay? I'm going to take one more and then I want to give you a new number. So yes, how would you defend this number, your answer?
So 49 plus 8, since I don't know, I took the 1 in 49, and since I don't know 9 plus 8 that well, so I took the 8, I added a 1, and from nowhere, but I added a 1. Since I know 9 plus 9 very well, I know that's 18. So what I did, I added 18 to 49. Then once I got that answer, which was 58, I subtracted 1.
Can we go back to the beginning of what you did so I could begin to write it down? So we could look at it up here too? Because I sort of,
in the
you
8,
talked so quickly I didn't get to write. Okay, so go ahead.
so in the 8, I added a 1 from nowhere in the number.
Okay, so you said 49 plus 8. So you took this 8 and you added 1 right there. And,
Yes.
okay, go ahead.
And then since I knew 9 plus 9 very well,
Uh-huh.
I got the answer 18.
Okay.
So I added 18 to 49. I got 58.
So you added 18 to 49, so 49 plus 18, and you have 58 now, okay?
And then I subtracted 1
Where'd you get that 1?
from the extra one that I put in the 8.
So from this one up here, you subtracted,
Yes.
okay?
And then I got the answer 57.
Wow, you guys have given me 2 ways that I didn't even think about doing that. So does anybody have any questions about this? Who can tell us, maybe, who could tell us what Caleb just did to solve that problem?
Question.
Hold on. Who can, let's answer this one first. Who can relate this one again? Zach, can you tell me, repeat what Caleb did? Can you tell all the class what he did?
Caleb started with the original question, but then he did 8 plus 1 to equal 9.
Okay, and so where did he get that? Why did he add that? Do you remember?
He added the 1 because he knew 9 plus 9,
Okay.
and that carries on into the 9 plus 9, and he did 9 plus 9 equals 18, and then he used the 18 for the 49, and then he equaled 58, and then he minus 1, and then he got 57.
And where did he get this one?
He got the 1 from the extra one that he added to the 9 to get the 18.
Okay. Is that right, Caleb? Did he
Yes.
repeat that back? Did he see your strategy? Okay. So
Ava had a question.
Where's Ava? You have a question about this?
Yes.
Okay.
He get the one.
Where did he get the one? So she's not quite sure why you did this or where you got the one. So can you help her to understand?
So I got the 1 out of nowhere. I didn't get from any number from 48. I didn't get from 9 or the 10. Because I don't know 9 plus 8 that well. I added a 1 for 9 plus 9. And I know that very well. So what I did is I did 9 plus 9 equals 18. Added the 18 to the 49, got 58. Then subtracted the extra 1. Then I got 57.
So I basically took the 1 and he used it to help him, and then he subtracted it at the very end.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go ahead and turn it off right there because we're going to move on. But